What's up, guys and gals? Chris with the Bodim channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. Hey guys, so I'm outside of the gym and I'm gonna go inside today and hit a back and biceps workout, a little bit lighter on the back and a little bit heavier on the biceps, but I did want to take you guys with me, so let's get in this sucker. Alright, so here we are in the gym, and the very first thing that I usually do is I do some abs. Some of the days might be a lower and some might be an upper type emphasis on the abs. So today we have lower emphasis on the abdominal muscles, and I'm on a decline bench at full decline. And I'm actually holding on to something at the very top. You really can't see it in this frame, but I'm holding on to something at the very top. There you go, you can see it right there. And I am bringing it down pretty slow and bringing it up pretty fast. So slow, about 3 seconds coming down, and up pretty quickly. And that way I'm focusing on the negative and definitely utilizing time under tension to get my abdominal muscles warm, as well as my entire core warm for a back workout. You'll see why. Now after I did that, I went to do, which are basically like hanging leg raises, except your actual whole leg is coming out. So these are probably the most difficult because you can get into the seated type knee raises or leg raises, but these are the hanging type, and so you have to make sure that you counter you're swinging, because it's very common to start swinging. And then after that, I pick up a 45 and I start doing some side bends. And these are really important for the obliques and, again, to get the core pretty warm. So I end up doing somewhere between 10 to I think 15 per side. You want to stand up straight, and then you want to basically, just go side to side like you see right there in the video. And I try to go below my pocket, then to pocket level with the hand, and then repeat. But basically what I'm doing right now is I'm actually thinking about my obliques. I'm making sure that I feel the actual contraction in my obliques. Now, if you don't know what the obliques are, basically you can just look at them as the side of the abdominal muscle. So basically that is what I'm doing right there. I'm thinking about the contraction, and I get to do them on both sides, because it's very important to do them on both sides. After that, I do what's called Supermans, right? And Supermans are really interesting exercises to warm up the lower back. I like to do them especially on back days, right at the tail end of my abdominal kind of routine. And I do 2 sets of all this stuff that you're seeing right here. So what I'm doing is I'm exhaling, right? And I'm bringing my arms and my legs up about 6 inches from the ground. That's kind of the goal that you want to be doing when you're doing these Superman stretches right here. Now after that, I go right into the back workout. I did do a warm-up set of 40 reps, then 30 reps, then 20 reps. But then here's my first working set right here. I'm targeting 8 to 12 reps with a 2 or 3 second positive and a 2 or 3 second negative movement. So I'm trying to get between 8 and 12 reps, and I like this reverse dumbbell row because I can actually, first of all, it's a little bit better feeling on my wrists. It's not a preferred thing to do, but I've been doing so much barbell work lately that I need to, do some dumbbell work. And plus, you can actually bring the weight further, or you can get a better back contraction because the bar is not impeding. The bar is not impeding. There's no impeding movement because the bar is not there, right? It's dumbbells, so I can split apart where I want to. So it's a whole lot better feeling. I like it a lot, but it won't put on the mass like a barbell movement will. After this, I went to a seated cable kind of row. It's more like a hybrid row because I induce my lower back first, in the first 25% of the movement to bring me back there. Then I finish it off with the middle part of my back by doing a row, as you can see right there. And I make sure that the negative part of the row, which is returning right there, I make sure that is slowed down, because that's real important. That's how I get basically the good squeeze and I get the good burn. I'm targeting 8 to 12 reps on this as well, and it definitely starts to hurt after a while. Now all the stuff that you're seeing right here, all the working sets, I'm doing about 4 working sets of everything. Even though we don't see 4 working sets, I do 4 working sets for everything that you see in this workout. And here's another angle of the same exact thing, right? I think most gyms have this machine, but most of the gyms have this machine with a cable that originates to a very fixed central position. I like to use these type of things because, like I said, it's better on my wrist, and you can a lot of times pull it further every now and then, right? You can pull it further on the side of your abs than if you had that other type of grip that you see in the gym. this movement right here. So anyway, so this is what we got right there. We also do 8 to 12 reps, 4 sets, like I stated before, and then after this, I'm going to proceed into the next back movement, which is going to be a wide grip chin up. So my first set, I did it just by actually just grabbing as wide as I could, not as wide as I could, but wide within reason, right? Wider, definitely wider than normal, and I'm trying to come down on the negative really slow. It's very hard to do because this is a tough kind of movement. So basically it's a chin up right there. I'm targeting for my chin to reach the bar and not for my knees to buckle or to assist me going up. On the next set, I actually end up using wrist straps, or straps I call them, right? So there they are right there. I'm showing them to the screen. And what I do is I get into place, then I roll them up into the bar. And that way, my wrists are actually now hanging as well as my grip. So it's almost like 50% grip, 50% wrist. And you can definitely get a lot more emphasis on your back muscle this way, right? Because I'm working on the lats in this movement. It's very important. Whereas the previous movement with the cable row, I was doing the middle back. This is definitely the latissimus dorsi muscle. Basically to get the V-taper, to get the width. Very important movement that you want to be doing. So I like definitely doing it this way, and I don't cheat with my knees or anything like that. After that, I did some warming up with this barbell, right? And then I went into a working set of cheat curls with the emphasis on the negative. So you can see that I'm definitely cheating. I'm swaying my body to get it up, and then I'm bringing it down slowly. All right, very, very important. I'm using a 25 and a 5 on each side. Nothing crazy, but after 5 reps, I'm doing 4 sets of 5 reps, and it's getting pretty painful. So I do it again. Here's another angle. And you can definitely see that I induce a good sway, but I'm not doing a forward-backward, ridiculous kind of sway. It's more of like a squat, like a dip or a squat with my knees, right? And I bring the weight straight up, as opposed to a forward-backward kind of swing, which you can jeopardize your back muscle pretty easily that way. You don't want to do that. So just from up to down, from down to up like that. So there you go. And definitely, the negative is very important. I'm trying to build up my biceps a lot on this bulking program I'm on. After that, I followed it up with alternating hammer curls with 50s. This probably was a little too much for me to use because I really need to be slowing it down a little bit more on the negatives. But I did 6 on each side, 4 sets of 6, and on the bicep that I have to work a little bit more on, I tend to do a little bit more reps with. And if you'll take a look here, you'll see that that one right there, I actually do a couple more just to tire it out with the hopes that it induces more muscle building later. After that, I do what's called face pulls. These are for my rear deltoid, but since this is back day, technically, a face pull is one of the good things to do. I like it. Now I have a little bit too much weight on this one, you can tell, because my body's swaying a little bit, and I'm not getting the contraction that I need. So I do drop the pin a little bit on the next set, but we'll look at that here in a second. But essentially, a face pull is really important for the rear deltoid muscle. So here's the next set of hammer curls, alternating hammer curls, right? You definitely want to make sure each one comes to a stopping position, and that's the whole point. If you do them not alternating right at the same time, then you're more likely to induce swinging and all that kind of stuff, and you really don't want that, right? You want minimal swing, and then you want to control the negative, and then on the arm that you believe is a little bit scrawnier than your other arm, you want to perform a couple more reps on that arm. It's very important. There you go. You see I'm pumping out a little bit more on that arm right there. 4 sets, of course. That was 6 reps of that one. And then after that, we go into the face pulls, which I am setting the camera up right here. And we're going to be doing the face pulls. I have a little bit less weight now, okay, on the cable. And what I do is I'm aiming for the origin of the actual cable to come right to my face. And now I'm pulling with my rear deltoid, as you can see right there. So this is really important, the face pulls, and I love this movement. And the bigger of a rope you can get, the better of the face pull you'll be able to achieve. So they have an extra long rope at this gym, and I do enjoy it. So here, some of the finishing things that I do, and this was a wide bar, okay, and not too much cheating on this, but it's a wide bar curl, cable curl originating from a lower cable position. Okay, so I'm you can see that I'm really working hard on the negative right there. Coming down, looks like 3 to 4 seconds. And I'm targeting between 8 and 12 reps on this one as well. This was my third bicep exercise of the day, and it starts getting pretty hard after a while. I'm getting a pretty good contraction. I like it, but of course, being on this bulk, it's, you know, like I'm on a bulk right now, so I'm not super jacked or anything like that. But when I get off this bulk, I hope to trim about 20 pounds off, and there'll definitely be a lot of muscles and a lot of, you know, definition showing. But right now, I am really focusing on the negative because I want to build as much bicep muscle as I can before I go into my cut, which will likely occur in like March or something like that. But yeah, not too much swing on this one. You know, I'm keeping a very rigid kind of body right there, and it's really important to, you know, I did about 3 to 4 back exercises. I did 3. This is my third bicep exercise, and this is the workout. That's pretty much it. I did some calf raises at the very end, and that was it. So pretty much done with the gym. I hope you enjoyed the footage, which was not the best footage of all time, but it's kind of hard to work with, you know, some of the angles in the gym and all that kind of stuff. So, and I didn't have a partner working out with me. But anyway, you know, I'm still in a bulk kind of phase right now. I weighed in at 203 last night, and I really need to be at like 210 by the end of maybe February or March. So it's kind of hard, you know, honestly. I don't want to dirty bulk or even lean bulk too fast. I want to make sure it's about a pound a week kind of thing, but it's tough, you know, getting food in and good clean food. You know, it's easy to get dirty food in, but you know, getting clean food in, being in a surplus is harder than you think. So anyway, I really do appreciate you guys watching this video, and hope you know, got some tidbits of information. I'll see you on the next damn video. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below if you need a little bit more clarification on some stuff. Talk to you soon.